What is imposter syndrome? And why does it show up when we reach a new level of success or when we're working on a major life goal? Hello and welcome to Radiant Light Holistic Wellness. In this channel, you'll find information on spirituality, psychology, metaphysics, and self-development practices to support your mind, body, and soul. If you've ever questioned your talents, skills, and accomplishments and feared that you're not good enough, or hold a false belief that you're a fraud in some area of life, you may be experiencing imposter syndrome, a normal but troublesome occurrence that can show up when a person reaches a new level of success or is working towards a big life goal. In this video, I'll share more information on imposter syndrome, plus 5 things you can do now to help you overcome this false belief that you're not good enough or are unworthy of success. First, let's define imposter syndrome. Basically, it's a belief that makes us feel like we're faking a talent or skill, or that we're an imposter in some area of life. It makes us question our skills, our talent, and our ability to perform a job or task, usually one that we hold in high regard or one that we consider a major life accomplishment. It's important to remember that imposter syndrome is a common occurrence that happens to all of us at some point. And if you're feeling this way, you're not alone. So, why do we feel like imposters when we've clearly reached a level of success or earned an accomplishment due to our own hard work and talents? Why do we feel like we're not good enough or that we don't deserve success even after we've earned it? Well, the most common reason is a fear of failure and sometimes a fear of success. For example, when we reach a goal like landing a dream job, we may have a subconscious fear that we'll make a mistake and lose everything that we've worked so hard for. Fear of success happens when we hold a limiting belief that we're not worthy of whatever we may deem successful, such as a higher income and upgrade in lifestyle, or praise and recognition. When imposter syndrome sets in, we might start judging and questioning ourselves, and start believing that others will question and judge us as well. If we get stuck in these false beliefs, we may start to lose interest and joy in the things that we've worked so hard for. Imposter syndrome can become detrimental if we allow self-doubt and self-judgment to self-sabotage our success, which may lead to losing that dream career or giving up on that goal that we were so close to achieving. So now I'd like to share 5 things you can do now to overcome imposter syndrome so that you can continue on your path to success without any fear, doubts, or self-judgments. Number 1, remember that you're just starting out. Imposter syndrome shows up early when we're starting something new. It's normal to want to be the best at whatever that might be, but that's usually unlikely, especially in the beginning of anything. It takes hard work, patience, and practice to become an expert at anything. Number 2, avoid comparing yourself to others. Teddy Roosevelt once famously said, "Comparison is the thief of joy." When we compare ourselves to others, especially experts in whatever field we're starting at, we'll always feel inadequate. Start noticing when you start comparing yourself to others. And remember that you're on your own path and that you too will be an expert someday. Number 3, identify your inner critic. The inner critic is that little negative voice inside our head that is constantly judging us, questioning us, and criticizing everything we do. The inner critic shows up out of fear and self-doubt, and it becomes the voice of the imposter within. To silence the inner critic, start by noticing when you get stuck in a negative thought loop. What are the judgments and the stories this critic tells you? How would you respond to this critic to refute the false narratives it's telling you? Number 4, manage expectations and make room for mistakes. If you start anything new by believing that you'll be perfect at it, You'll probably be very disappointed when you make a mistake along the way. Mistakes are a normal part of any experience. That's how we learn and grow. Managing expectations and being realistic about any new endeavor is an important step in overcoming imposter syndrome. Number 5, make a list of compliments and acknowledgements from others, and make a list of things you're proud of about yourself. When we hold false narratives and negative beliefs, it's easy to start believing them. So, it's important to remind yourself of all the compliments and praise you've received from others and all of the things you're proud of about yourself. This is to help you remain grounded in reality and not in a negative false belief. So there you have it. I hope you found this video helpful in understanding what's behind imposter syndrome and what you can do to overcome it. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a beautiful and radiant day.